What up, YouTube Dog Pound Nation? Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to the evening rant. I'm here at work. I was just, going through some Browns news, and Nick Chubb has a little foot injury. All right. Not only that, I was watching some YouTube videos. This guy says that Deshaun Watson has regressed. All right, from game 2 to game 3, he's regressed. He had a bad game against the Baltimore Ravens. That's what he said. Let's talk about it.
Here we go, Brownies. Here we go. Here we go, Brownies. Here we go.
What up, YouTube? Thank you for staying tuned in. But before we get into the Nick Chubb and injury and the Deshaun Watson talk, before I do all that, stopping by for the very first time, join the family, join Dog Pound Nation. We talk Browns football. We break it down right here. New channel, Browns football. Dog Pound Nation. Subscribe. Join the family. Hit that subscribe. Hit that like. And hit that notification bell. So please join the family. Join Dog Pound Nation. Subscribe, like, and hit that bell. Alright, so let's get into this. As you can see, I'm still here at work. I'm in the office. Doing a little, catching up. I'm on call this week. Sucks. But, yeah, I was going through some Brown stuff, seeing that Nick Chubb sustained an injury in the win against Baltimore on Saturday. And when Kevin Stefanski was asked today, will Nick Chubb be ready to go Saturday against the Saints, he said, I hope so. That doesn't sound too convincing, but, I'm here right now to assure you guys, to let you guys know it's going to be okay. All right? It's going to be okay. Kareem Hunt, I think, will be able to handle the duties. And Deshaun Johnson against the Saints, I think we're going to be okay. I'm not too concerned. And if anything, I wouldn't be against them sitting Chubb for this game. I really wouldn't. I know a lot of you guys are like, what? Guys, listen. Hunt is he's an all-star. All right, Kareem Hunt's an all-star. Deshaun Johnson is not too far behind. All right, I think they can handle these duties against the Saints because guess what? Next week, the following week, we have to play the Washington Commanders, and they're not a joke. Their front seven is stacked. All right, their front seven is stacked. All right, so I would love Chubb to get healthy, rather than play hurt and make things worse. And then we have. We don't have Chubb for that Washington game or the Steeler game. That's big. All right. So I know a lot of you might disagree with me, but I feel that we should let Chubb ride the bench this week if it's that bad and let him get healthy. Because we are definitely going to need him against the Commanders. I'm telling you now. Their front seven's ridiculous. And if you notice, a lot of those runs, Chubb, against the Baltimore Ravens, he had to earn them yards. They weren't, a lot of them runs, they weren't, gimmies. All right, they weren't them holes where you can drive a truck through. Yeah, there was a couple of them he broke off, but if you go back and watch some highlights, Chubb, them running when he got the ball, he was dragging defenders for a good 4 or 5 yards. All right, a lot of the times, half his runs, he earned them things. All right, he earned those yards. So go check that out. All right. So that's why we need Chubb, because our offensive line is not opening up holes and creating running lanes like they used to, okay? So against the Commanders, Chubb's going to have to earn them yards again. So, that's my opinion. What do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Do you agree or disagree? If you agree, hit that like right now. You think it's smart? Let Chubb ride the bench this week. I'm also gonna make a trivia poll with that. Get some opinions on that. So anyway, on to Deshaun Watson. I was just watching a video. All right, I'm gonna try to find it. I was watching it on the computer. How this guy, he's got a pretty big channel. His icon is, I think, $100 bill with Benjamin, and then the thumbnail had Watson with Benjamin Franklin in the background on a U.S. currency. And this guy, I was watching this video. He was breaking down the film this past Saturday against the Ravens, and in the thumbnail it said Watson regressed or whatever. No, he did not. He did not have mind-blowing numbers, I will say that. But they weren't asking Watson to win that game. All right? They stayed with Chubb and Hunt, the running game, to win that game. All right? Watson made some big throws. He definitely did. I'm not saying he didn't, but they weren't asking Watson to take full command of that offense and to win that game. That's not how that went down. He didn't have mind-blowing numbers. He only threw, I think, for like 136, something along them lines, one touchdown pass. And he had a couple decent rushes too. All right, remember that big third down he rushed for 17 yards? He used his legs a few different times, got some yards that way, and I'm glad to see they're starting to do that a little bit more with him because it's going to be huge. It's going to be a big part of this offense. I'm a firm believer in that. But Watson did regress. There was one play he broke down. All right, if I can find this, I'm gonna give you the link so you guys can go check it out. And I want to know if you guys agree or disagree or whatnot. But I'm gonna break down one play with you right now. All right. He was talking about. All right, there was I think he was in the shotgun. Watson was in the gun, and he had Kareem Hunt in the backfield with him. He had Amari Cooper and Donovan Peoples-Jones off to his right, and Harrison Bryant, and not sure who the other receiver was, but that's not important because it doesn't even, this doesn't even pertain to that. But so. He was in the gun, ball was snapped. Harrison Bryant ran up probably about, 10 yards and started to do like a post, right? Now, there was a safety that came up from the Ravens. The safety came up, linebacker was up. So they had probably, the safety and the linebacker when Harrison Bryant made that post, he cut, right behind the linebacker and safety. So that linebacker and safety was literally, 3, 4, 5 yards in front of him, literally. And this guy was trying to say that Watson made the wrong throw on that. It should have been made to Harrison Bryant, which Amari ran up probably about 10 to 15 yards, whatever it was, and cut to the sideline, little button hook or whatever you want to call it. And he hit Amari instead of Bryant. He's saying that was the wrong read. All right. Now, if he would have threw that ball, Harrison Bryant threw that ball to the defenders that were right here, and here's Harrison Bryant, how is he completing that? He can't put any zip on that ball. He can't throw it. There was no throwing lane right there because if he did that, it would have been picked off. Now, he's saying he should have lofted it over the defenders. Now, even if he tried to loft it over the defenders, that would have gave that linebacker and safety time to react to that play, and it would have been easily broken up or even intercepted. I mean, I want you guys to watch this guy break down his film. It was ridiculous. This guy just doesn't want to see Watson succeed. He doesn't. Because if you go watch his other videos, it's just downgrading Watson throughout the whole thing with the scandal and all that other stuff. But you got these type of people putting out there on social media, blah, blah, he's regressed, he's overrated. I see it all the time, comments, I've seen it a lot. Oh, Watson, Mr. $230 million, that's what you're going to get, blah, blah, blah. The guy did not play for 2 years. He did not play for 2 years. And this guy that was breaking down this one play, I couldn't believe he was trying to say Watson made his wrong read. And the right read should have been to Harrison Bryant. That was completely covered. All right, he was blanketed. And I thought Watson honestly made the right throw on that play because he was trying to say that Watson was staring down Harrison Bryant. He was trying to say he was staring him down. No, he wasn't. And how could you even tell? Because when you watch that play, you cannot tell where that man's eyes were. All right, and before he made that throw to Amari Cooper that broke to the sideline, you could see Watson completely move and shift his whole body before he made the throw to Amari Cooper. So he was not locked on to Harrison Bryant or any other wide receiver for that matter. So, I mean, you watch this guy try to break down film and you watch it. If you go search that, you'll see all these people trying to break down film on Watson since, first, second, and third game. And they're trying to just downgrade the shit out of him. and have no idea what they're talking about. It blows my mind. Yes, does Watson miss some throws? Absolutely. Absolutely. He missed a couple big ones against the Bengals. We all know that. We seen it when Cincinnati was throwing a lot of blitzes at him. He missed a couple, big throws on that. But these people are just haters. That's what it is. All right. For us Browns fans, we're gonna be all right. Watson's gonna be all right. He's getting better each game. You can see he's getting better. The hurry up offense we just ran against the Ravens last week. He handled it well. He handled it well. He looked good doing it. Looked comfortable doing it. So I bet you this week against the Saints, you're gonna see that playbook open up more. You're gonna see a lot more. Each game, you're gonna see the offense. It's gonna start rolling. I'm telling you. I'm gonna tell you. You're gonna see Watson using the RPO a lot more. You're gonna see Watson using his legs a lot more. Have faith, guys, and don't stress it. We're gonna be okay. So don't listen to all these little social medias that are putting Watson down because they have no idea what they're talking about. A lot of them are saying that Watson was never elite, even when he was with the Texans. And I was like, what? What? But it's crazy. It's crazy. But that's all I got for now. I'm going to try to find this video. If I can't find it, sorry. Hopefully you can get what I was trying to explain to you. And, it's just a bunch of haters out there. Don't listen to it. Watson's going to be great. Guarantee it. All right? And cross your fingers for Chubb. Hope our dude gets okay, gets back on the field. But let's not rush him back. Let me know what you guys think. All right, I'm going to get this out to you, everybody. Again, you're new, stopping by for the very first time. I got to get going home. Please subscribe, like, and hit that bell. Have a great night. And you already know, baby. Go Browns!